Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to take a look at the top 5 AI coins that I would be looking into right now before we get to the halving and the crypto market explodes like it has done the past few bull cycles. So we're going to take a look at the CoinMarketCap pages. We'll quickly go over the prices and we'll read about the projects briefly, but the main point of this video is to give you these projects. Some of them are low cap gems that we covered on Patreon. Some of them have already gone up a bit. And the main point of this video is to give you these projects so that you can research them and then you can decide for yourself whether this is a good investment for you or not. So let's start with the first project. So jumping into the AI category on CoinMarketCap, you can see they have Near Protocol listed as the top 1 project. We're not going to talk about the top projects here like Render, Near Protocol, The Graph, Fetch, or Singularity. We've entered some of those at really good prices, and some of you on Patreon are up already, but as of right now, I would be looking at other projects that could have a potential 20 to 30x maybe, some of them maybe even a 50x. So let's start off with the first one, and this is going to be Oasis, and the ticker for the token is ROSE. The current market cap is sitting at $868 million. And if we go into the About section, so this is the leading privacy-enabled and scalable Layer 1 blockchain network. It combines high throughput and low gas fees with secure architecture to provide a next-generation foundation for Web3 and will power DeFi, GameFi, NFTs, Metaverse, data tokenization, and data DAOs. So very wide range of niches here within this Layer 1. And if we go to their website real quick, like this is a pretty well-known AI project and it's still below $1 billion market cap, so it's not going to obviously do 100x, but if you're looking at a 10, 20, maybe 30x, this could be the one for you. And if we go to the backers, you can see they have Binance Labs as the backer, Polychain Capital, Foundation Capital, and I think that's the ones that I know at least. And once Binance Labs is listed as a backer, that goes to show that, Binance Labs usually likes to make sure that the projects they're invested in do well. And that's one of the reasons why you can look into Oasis, of course. If we go into the price action chart here real quick. So ROSE on the weekly chart, as you can see, exploded above this resistance trend line that we had since August 2022, and we're already above the August 2022 high. We're doing really well. From the current prices, we're only 360% away from the all-time high. I think the all-time high can be broken with ease. We are retesting the 20 EMA right now on the weekly, so if you're looking to get into it, maybe now is a good time to start accumulating, creating your position. And if we do drop lower, then of course you can always continue buying in. No one's telling you have to stop at a certain point. So this would be a nice support level for us to target as well at roughly 10 cents if we manage to get down that low. I don't know if we can do that, but that'd be a nice level to look at. And you can also take a look at the August 2022 high as our support from now on. So that's the first project. That would be the first AI project, which is Oasis Network. Next up, we are going to take a look at Ocean Protocol. And I have been eyeballing this one for a very long time. Unfortunately, I did not manage to get into Ocean Protocol. I was planning to buy at 30 cents-ish. If we take a look at the price action chart, you can see that I was looking to get into it somewhere around this support trend line here. So at 29.30 cents and slightly below that. Unfortunately, I couldn't buy for various reasons, and it happens. That's fine. But of course, we exploded from this little descending triangle. We exploded to the upside, moved to the downside retracement, and of course, a parabolic push, and we got to $1.60 or 70 cents. Yeah, which was crazy pump here for Ocean Protocol. Now, a lot of projects are partnering up with Ocean Protocol. I was very bullish on it, and I'm still very bullish on it, but of course I didn't buy into it, so I haven't been keeping up too much. But Ocean Protocol utilizes a combination of blockchain technologies, decentralized networks, and cryptographic techniques to facilitate secure and privacy-preserving data sharing. Our goal is to build the tools and services to facilitate a new data economy that gives data owners control while preserving privacy and helping to kickstart commercialization of data, including data marketplaces. The market cap is lower than that of Rose, which was Oasis Network. The Ocean Protocol is sitting at $650 million market cap, 40% out in circulation. And like I said, it has had quite a pump, so maybe you don't want to be buying at the current prices. Maybe you want to wait for a bit of a retracement before you start building your position. That's what I would do. And if that happens, great. We can take a look at some support levels here. So the 20 EMA is going to be a massive support level for Ocean Protocol. And let's see if we can catch any. Well, there is a nice support level over here. That's below the 20 EMA. We can also switch to the daily chart to see what's going on. So on the daily, what we can do is we can set a Fibonacci retracement from that local top to the local bottom there. And we broke below the 0.236 already, so we're going to be looking at 96.5 cents, 81 cents as the 0.5, and then the golden ratio at 68.5 cents. Can we get down that low? I don't know. I don't think so, unless we have a massive crash. I don't think we're dumping down to 70 cents here, which from where we are right now would be a 42% drop, and from the local top there would be a 60% drop. I mean, it doesn't sound impossible, but you don't want to wait around for too long for these projects, because we're very close to the halving. Things can flip around real quick, so you don't want to miss out on potential uptrends here that we're going to get very, very soon. So you kind of have to balance it out between waiting for an appropriate prices and understanding that you can't wait for too long, because we're not in the bear market anymore, right? You can't be waiting around for weeks for another dump, and you can't do that anymore. So you have to understand that it's a bit more, tight in terms of your time. So be considerate, and hopefully you can get into your projects before the halving, or before the next leg up, I should say, because we could get a drop before the halving and after the halving. So let's close up Ocean Protocol. The next one is Arkham, and this is a very interesting data aggregator using AI, and we got into this on Patreon at 65 cents right before the pump. Binance Labs is also a backer for this project. That was one of the main reasons I got into it so early, because it's a fairly new project. I don't like buying new projects that much, and the fact that Binance was the backer and they're listed on Binance already, that was a pretty good indicator for me. Now, the current market cap is sitting at $451 million, which is even lower than that of Ocean Protocol. And Arkham is a blockchain analysis platform that uses AI to de-anonymize the blockchain and on-chain data. The platform's two main components are the analytics platform and the Intel exchange. So you can do a bit of a deeper research into that. I know they found some Bitcoin on Tesla and X wallets, if I'm not being mistaken right now. I think around 19,000 Bitcoin. I want to do a video on that and cover that little thing, because it's an interesting bit of news. If Tesla indeed does hold a lot of Bitcoins, then we're still early. We're still early to the party. And if we take a look at the price action chart for Arkham, you can see we had a very strong explosion here, and we're just starting to see this retracement from the top. From $4 we went down approximately 47%. So I would say this is a really good area to start accumulating if you haven't bought in before this. Obviously, we got in on Patreon over here at 67 cents, so we don't really need, or 68 cents, we don't really need to buy in personally. I'm not going to be buying any more tokens unless we dump to maybe $1, which I don't think is going to happen. Another level you can look at is this block over here in case we do see a deeper correction. $1.63 and $1.43. That's a nice That's a nice support block there for you to look at. And anything below that, in case we drop even lower than $1.40, that's even better. So the lower you drop, the more you buy. And definitely don't go all in at the current prices. That wouldn't be a very smart move. Now switching over to the next project here, that would be GraphLink. So we were getting into GraphLink when we were sitting at $2 to $1 million market cap, I believe. It was down here. Yeah, around these prices. So we saw a massive explosion. This thing is yet to be listed on Binance or Kraken or Coinbase or any of those major exchanges. We only have KuCoin, MEXC, and Gate.io. And this is a really interesting project. So essentially, they let you build graphs without any technical or coding knowledge. And let's see if they have a description here, because some projects have a weird... So GLQ will be used to run a graph on the platform's testnet or mainnet to execute different processes over the blockchain to automate tasks, triggering events, and much more. GLQ will have more use cases as the ecosystem grows, as mentioned in GraphLink's documentation. The market cap is sitting at $38.5 million roughly. Still very early, but again, you don't want to be buying something that's done a 30x recently. If you want to risk it, feel free to get in right now, but personally, I would wait for a bit. Maybe we end up dumping down to 9 cents. That could be a nice starting point for you to look at. But look at this. This is a crazy explosion. 5,500% to the upside from the October bottom. That is massive. That is absolutely massive. Tell me stocks or anything else can do this much in just a few months. It's absolutely crazy. So wait for a retracement here. You do have a few support levels outlined on the chart, as you can see with the Fibonacci retracement. That's set up from the bottom here in October 2023 to the top in February 2023. That's going to be that's going to give us a 19 cents second fib level, and the 1.618 was sitting at 9 cents. So we got to the 1.618, then we saw a 40% drop from there, and then from that local bottom we went up approximately 269%, which again, this is crazy. For anyone who entered down here, 100x is almost guaranteed. I think we're gonna do 100x on this coin very easily. And yeah, that's been GraphLink. I like the project. I like the uniqueness. They've updated the websites, I believe, on multiple occasions since we got in earlier in 2023. And yeah, that's about it for GraphLink. And the last project that we have for you is a low cap, sitting at $10 million. Again, we were getting into this when we were sitting at $2 to $3 million, I believe. We did see quite a bit of a move to the upside. And this is ISPOLink. So $10.1 million market cap, 27% out in circulation from the total 10 billion tokens in supply. If we go to the About section here on CoinMarketCap, ISPOLink is a leading ecosystem of AI and gaming products developing the future of work on Web3. ISPOLink's first product is AI-driven platform for Web3 developers. Our decentralized cross-chain platform empowers crypto, DeFi, and gaming firms to source leading tech talents with AI algorithms. So if we go to the website here, you can see that the website is very, very well designed. Find and hire Web3 talents with ease. So you could think of this as a Fiverr, I guess, an AI Web3 Fiverr for blockchain, which I think this is going to do really, really well towards the end of the bull market because of the demand of the jobs and the growth of the crypto sphere in general. So that's another project for you. Now, this is available on KuCoin, Gate.io, MEXC, Bitmart, and PancakeSwap. Still quite low, but if we go to the price action chart, this did see quite a move to the upside as well. Again, we were getting into it at these lower prices, I believe, over here at around about 0.001 cents. But now we've done like a 3 to 4x, I believe, since. So if you want to be getting in right now and you want to be a bit risky, feel free to do that. The market cap is still low, so the ratio of the reward and risk is still in your favor. And if we see a further dump back down to, let's say, 0.0023 cents, I would say that's a really, really good buying spot as well. So you can set up a few buy limit orders in advance if you want to do that. If we switch over to the weekly real quick, you can see we exploded from this falling wedge pattern, and the target has been met and then some. And for the bull market, we're going to be targeting 4 cents as the minimal price here. So from the current level, that would be approximately another 1000% to the upside, which is like an 11x. And then the 1.414 is going to be a 17x and a 35x to 14 cents from the current prices. Is that possible? I think it is. I think it definitely is possible. So that should be it for this video, guys. I want to thank you all for watching. Let me know if there are any other AI projects that you'd like me to cover on the channel. We do cover a lot of them on Patreon and during the live streams, so feel free to take a look at the live streams if you go into the live stream section of the YouTube channel, or join us live every Saturday and Sunday. At least we try to do it every Saturday and Sunday. That should be it for this video. Once again, thank you all for watching. Stay safe, guys, and goodbye.